Okay, I'm just taking a moment, boys, to mourn the passing of one of the great institutions of the American highway, Cracker Barrel. They're not dead yet. They're just mostly dead, to use the famous description from Princess Bride, one of the classic tales of all time in America. Cracker Barrel's woke wipeout. R.I.P. to meat and potatoes magic. That's what we're talking about today. Papa's plucking his old six-string while chugging an orange cream soda and chucking a rainbow rocker into the dumpster. What's good, my boys? Papa, back on the mic for the boys, slicing through the corporate nonsense like a hatchet through a Cracker Barrel biscuit. I'm talking to you, my absolute legends. Love y'all like a warm plate of meat and potatoes after a long haul. Today, we're mourning the gut punch that is Cracker Barrel's rebrandin disaster. A textbook, go woke, go broke train wreck. Strippin, the tradition, out of a joint built on its like ripping a soul out of steel guitar. That meat and potatoes, orange cream soda, licorice-and-jerky-for-the-road vibe, it's what made Cracker Barrel the go-to for wholesome families. Turn it into a soulless truck stop clone, and you've killed off the mystique. Might as well hit up a 7-Eleven for a quicker gut bomb. Can they reverse this dumpster fire? I'm praying, sons, 'cause catering to the 2% whining LGBTQ crowd, the rainbow lovers, while flipping the bird to the 98% of us who just want our hash brown casserole, well, that's a one-way ticket to Bud Light and Jaguar's graveyard. So, grab a seat, string up your guitar, and let Papa, a corny version of Johnny Cash gargling bourbon after a triple espresso, lay this down in 5 points. This rebrandin baloney with a smirk sharper than a butcher's cleaver. 1. Tradition was Cracker Barrel's secret sauce. Not rainbow frosting. Sons, listen up. Cracker Barrel was the promised land for families craving a slice of Americana, checkered tablecloths, creaky rockers, and a meat and potatoes spread that'd make your grandma nod approving. That rustic charm wasn't just decor, it was the whole damn vibe. Now they've ditched the old country gentleman logo for some bland text-only snooze fest and swapped the cozy wood for bright lights and modern farmhouse nonsense. It's like trading a juicy ribeye for a vegan patty. Nobody asked for this. The mystique that kept us coming back for pot roast and orange cream soda, gone. Replaced by a vibe that screams, roadside Burger King with a gift shop. Oh, you thought that a rainbow rocker was gonna pack the porch? Nah. It's just chasing away folks who want their jerky without a side of agenda. Keep it traditional, or watch it tank, geniuses. 2. Go woke, go broke ain't just a catchphrase, it's a curse. This rebrand's a masterclass in go woke, go broke, and Cracker Barrel's learning the hard way. They built their empire on wholesome families, not small-minded social influencers chasing clout with hashtags. Ditching the folksy soul for a sterile DEI-drenched look, complete with a nod to the 2% obsessed with rainbow flags, ain't just a misstep. It's a middle finger to the 98% of us who loved the place for its hash browns, not its politics. You don't fix what ain't broke by slapping a modern label on it and calling it progress. Bud Light and Jaguar tried this woke glow-up and ended up as punchlines. Cracker Barrel's next, if they don't wake up. What, you gonna serve inclusive grits now? Good luck filling tables when your base is at the truck stop eating stale hot dogs. Stick to the script or you're toast. 3. The mystique's dead. Hello 7-Eleven vibes. Cracker Barrel's charm was that it wasn't just a restaurant. It was a time machine. You'd walk in, smell the cornbread, grab a licorice stick for the road, and feel like you were at your uncle's cabin, not a fast food joint. This rebrand, brighter lights, sleeker logo, less country store, more generic diner, kills that magic faster than a microwave burrito. Why drive to a Cracker Barrel that looks like every other roadside slop shop when I can hit a 7-Eleven for a quicker, cheaper gut punch? The old vibe made you linger, rocking on the porch, sipping that orange cream soda. Now, it's a soulless pit stop, and the only thing lingering is regret. Think a modern farmhouse. Cracker Barrel's gonna keep that charm? Might as well call it Cracker Barrel Light and serve it with a side of sadness. Bring back the mystique or we're gone. 4. Catering to the 2% screws the 98%. Let's talk numbers, but not the boring kind. Cracker Barrel's betting on the 2% who care about the rainbow rockers and the DEI buzzwords, while telling the 98% of us who just want a damn meatloaf to take a hike. That's not inclusivity, it's insanity. Families didn't flock to Cracker Barrel for politics. They came for comfort food and a vibe that felt like home, not a corporate boardroom. Pushing an agenda that alienates your core crowd is like a band ditching guitars for kazoos. Nobody's buying tickets. Jaguar's sales tanked. Bud Light's a meme. And Cracker Barrel's stocks already taken a hit. Keep this up, and they'll be serving progressive pancakes to empty tables. Oh, you thought pandering to the 2% would fill seats? Newsflash. The rest of us ain't eating your woke waffles. Serve the 98% or starve. 5. Can a reversal save it? Maybe, if they hurry. Is there a hope for Cracker Barrel to pull out of this woke nosedive? Maybe, but they better act fast before they're just another roadside relic. Reverse course. Bring back the old logo with the country gent. Dim the lights, crank up the rustic charm, and focus on what made 'em great. Meat and potatoes, not manifestos. Ditch the DEI dogma. Stop trying to be a hipster diner for the Insta crowd. Families want the old Cracker Barrel, where you could grab jerky for the road and feel like you were eating at grandma's, not a lecture hall. Bud Light's still limping, and Jaguars a warning. Don't join 'em in the corporate graveyard. Think you can win us back with a rainbow-free rocker and some real biscuits? Might work, but you better move quicker than a trucker at a 7-Eleven hot dog roller. Save the soul or lose it all. All right, my golden boys. Y'all are the real deal, but Cracker Barrel's rebranding fiasco is like trading a vintage guitar for a plastic ukulele. Ditching tradition for a woke, soulless Burger King vibe ain't just dumb, it's suicide for a place built on meat and potatoes magic. Catering to the 2% while snubbing the 98% of us who love the old vibe, that's a one-way ticket to Broke Town. Right behind Bud Light and the Jag. I used to love those cars. Reverse it. Bring back the rustic soul, or we're hitting the truck stop for our jerky fix. Keep your plates hearty, your vibes heartier, and your brand sharper than a 7-Eleven slushy brain freeze. This is Papa for the boys, and I'm out.